Hey guys, this is Hawkeye and I am back with Fishing Planet. It's Skarsland Fjord in Norway and started to take a break from trying to go after the Atlantic cod. Wasn't having a whole lot of luck with catching ones that are big enough. Thought I'd try a little bit different fishing this time. I did go back and pick up a few things that the DLC did not provide. Unfortunately, it did not provide the torches, which is supposed to light up and attract some bottom species, and just a few other knickknacks that I didn't have with me. But I think what I'm going to do is came out here to another location. If you check on the map here, it's above where I was located. I was actually headed over here. I've got another spot I did some research on that supposedly has high population of sharks, so I thought I'd check that out. But before I go there, as I was coming through here, I was looking at the map, not the map, but if you check in here, we got some really large fish down there and a bunch of them. So I thought it might be worthwhile throwing some of the bottom lines down and see what we might actually get, if anything. I also brought some bells with it this time, so that way I'll know when something's on the line, not just by watching it. But let me go ahead and get these out. Yeah, I went ahead and rebaited with different things. These are things that are more for the predators, something called blueies. I believe what it is you basically have the fish all wrapped up in little packages, so to speak. And I've got the bells. I'm going with a captain hook on here, and here's the torch flashlights I was mentioning. These are supposed to attract bottom fish in the deep, dark waters. So basically allows them to see whatever they're going after. It's supposed to enhance their biting, so I'm hoping that works. Now for this one, I've got, I think this is gutted fish. Yes, gutted fish. And I was right. Apparently the sharks here go for them just like they do anywhere else. And I'm going to light it up for him. Hopefully that'll help too. And these are just simple large fish strips. A lot of different species go for it. Even the, I think it's the Greenland shark and the halibut. So we'll see. See what happens. I'm going to toss this out here. We'll see if anything down there is going to bite. If it goes kind of quiet, then we'll go somewhere else. It's that simple. Wait a minute, let me put that away for a second. I'll make sure it gets all the way to the bottom here. It's almost there. I'm going to lower it down just a little bit more. Just off the bottom. Now we are in a slight peak here, not a huge one. Kind of curious to see if there's anything new down here. Now, we got a lot of different species last time. Well, looks like we're already getting a bite. At least a nibble. Alright. Yeah, the bells make all the difference. For some reason I believe that they would have something like electronic bells or lights or something, but they didn't. Just got to use a simple bell. Now, one way to get these guys to bite is to get out another rod. It works every time, I swear to God. I can't tell which one's jingling, but... Now, this is a trolling skirt. I want to see how far out I can cast it. Not too far, though. Let's see here. Yeah, we can do some trolling later. But yeah, I went ahead and set those up just in case. Well, they're definitely getting nibbles, but nothing's really going for it yet. See, these butt rods are so big that you can't really see them move unless you really have something on there. But the bells let you know that something is at least messing with it. I just can't tell which one. Maybe we watch the line a little bit? I don't know. Yeah, we definitely got one on. Oh, wow. Holy crap. This is a big fish. I think stopping here was a good plan. And the torchlights really worked. Holy crap. Yeah, they cost me bait coins, but I'm starting to think maybe that was worth the investment. I'm going to bump that up just a little bit more. I hope it isn't too much. Yes, this is a big fish. Big, big fish. I don't know what the pound test is on this rod, but it is not the garden variety cane pole, that's for darn sure. Man. Yep, I'm in for a fight here, guys, and I've got one on the other one now, too. Daggone it. That's the way it always goes. You end up losing one. You never know if you got the bigger one or the best one. Okay, looks like my weakest link is in my reel, which is kind of real strange. That's taking more strain than anything else. Well, the old one timed out. That doesn't mean I've lost my bait. It just, sometimes I just quit. Well, guys, we might be here a while. Yep, and he's come back to take that one again. Look at that broad bend. Yeah, this is not a small fish. He is just taking it out. Thank goodness sea rods have a lot of line.
Several boring minutes later.
Alright, guys, we seem to be gaining on him. I don't know. He could turn this around at any second, but he has done it for a while. We've been fighting him at least 10 minutes. He never got it beyond 250 feet, but He kept it around 150 for a very long time. I'm curious what this guy is. Think we got him. Yep. Trophy Atlantic halibut. Oh, wow. Nice. That is a big fish so far. Not the biggest that I've caught, but it's getting up there. This is what I'm talking about. That you saw how long it took to fight him. Can't even imagine the unique yet. And we're not even getting to the really big guys yet. Like the Greenland sharks or the Porbeagle sharks. I think the Greenland's the biggest one you can catch here, but I'm not 100% certain. Let me go ahead and get a picture of him. That's a lot of XP. 47,442 XP gained. And I just leveled to level 80. Daggone. Can't beat that. Now I've got more things available. Flat spoons. Alright. Not bad. Not bad at all. And I'm sure they get bigger here. I have to find out what that thing is that keeps messing with it. I think it's this one. And maybe not. Let's try here. Nope. I don't think it's that one. Well, at least now I can do something. Okay, which one is it though? Just isn't taking it. Now these are all bottom fish right now. I'm just going to try messing around here a little bit, see if anything will latch onto this, something small. I didn't see anything big on the sonar. Okay. I saw that, Bob. We got him. Now, he's not huge. Oh, he's not bad. Okay, this auto reel's having a tough time. Yeah, this is not a monster like the last one, but could be something we haven't seen before. Okay, it's almost got it. It's definitely putting up a pretty good fight. Oh, it's a young one. So that must be what's all over here. I definitely go for the blueies too. Let's try not all the way to the bottom. I was getting bites off of this, which is kind of striking me as odd. But there are event fish out here, so that could be what we're getting. Which reminds me, I did see people firing off fireworks. Yep, middle one. Yeah, this is another one that's not quite as big. This is off the gutted fish, so it could very well be a shark. If it is, it's not big, so it could be a dogfish or something like that. I'd be happy with a dogfish. Alright, we almost have it. Nope, it is a Greenland halibut. That's all new. Okay, that's my first Greenland one. Yeah, they don't get quite as big as the Atlantic, but they are still impressive fish. Let me take a look at this guy. Wait a minute. Hit the wrong button. Now he's just common size. Obviously they come in trophy and unique varieties. Very nice. I wonder if there's a way. Hold on just a minute. Can I get better lighting here? Turn around this way. There we go. Yeah, now you can see him a little bit better. Yeah, they look a lot alike, but he looks a little bit darker than the Atlantic. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think he's darker. We'll definitely keep him. And then he went for gutted fish. Now that is interesting. Yeah, because the others I have difficulty replacing, but gutted fish, I can buy as many of those as I want. We're going to test this out for just a little bit longer and then head on over to that spot. Okay, well we're getting more action here. Can't really tell which one is jingling. Yeah, the bells do make a difference. At least you know when you're getting bites. Let me see here. Yeah, he's quit for the moment. I thought maybe you could fire the fireworks off here, but I don't seem to be able to do that. You hit J, and that's not doing anything. So maybe you have to be on land. I'm not sure. That'd be cool if you could. Let's see if anything goes for this little 3-inch shad. I wish I could carry more rods, I really do. Still stuck with a limit of 7. See, I would carry extras. Especially like an ultralight, I would carry another one that's a little bit heavier, and then one that's for strictly spin casting. Yeah, I don't like the fact that all of these seawater lures you have to use bait coins to get. In other words, you have to get the DLC. That's something that was, and it's not in this DLC. It's the other one. So I can't even get access to them. That's basically forcing you to buy both of them. Alright guys, I am back. Unfortunately, the light rod one I lost due to low line tension, which really ticked me off because I fought him quite a long time. Yeah, I guess he just came towards me quick enough and was able to get off. But yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and head up to the other spot because I haven't gotten any action at all, honestly. It's the entire time I was doing that, so I'll keep forgetting that you could do that. Auto reeling is much faster to get it in. So basically, once you pick that up, just hit the Alt key. Get that sucker in real fast. All right. Let's go to that spot that I was talking about. It is going to take a while. There's still fish down there, but I'm kind of getting an itch to go up north. Just a little bit of an itch to go up north there. Let's see here. We got... And it is ways, and it's actually in the stormy zone just a little bit. So we're going to see how that goes. Well, let me head up there. I'll bring you back once we get close. Alright guys, we are getting close to where I was headed earlier. We are in the rougher water area. And this is a lot deeper here too. So that's another thing. A lot rougher. I'm basically looking to see if I could find some fish. The marker's already been passed. I'm not seeing anything, but that doesn't mean there's always nothing. Because I am at a different time than was told. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably advance time again. Yeah, I'm seeing nothing on the sonar. But this is very deep water. I mean, it looks like it goes down to about 1,000 feet. So this could be very interesting. Well, let's go ahead and take it to the next peak. Aha! There are fish down there. They're not showing up on the sonar, but they are showing up here on the fish finder, down near the bottom. Ooh, this is going to be interesting. So let's see what we do here. We're going to throw these guys out here. It's going to take a while for it to get down there. And all we can do is just be patient. But I'll go ahead and stop while I let that down all the way to the bottom. And we'll see what kind of action, if any, we get. I'm getting a bite. I was getting a bite as it was going down. Yeah, these rods move a lot faster. He is... Holy crap! I was not expecting that. Like, good... Holy moly! I don't even know what to say. Holy crap. I am marking this spot for sure. He hit, and he hit hard. Something tells me I'm going to be here a minute. Yeah, I didn't even have to get another rod out there. This is off of Bluey's. I've got a captain hook. That's a 14-aught. That's a big hook. Pretty doggone big hook. And I'm using the torch flashlights. 35-ounce sinker. That's about as big as they come, I believe. And as I was lowering it down, and like I was getting ready to say before he just about took my head off, the sea rods lower it down much, much faster than the other sea rods do. I mean, it was going down pretty darn fast. Used to be in the other ones, it was like you sat there for stinking ever. This, they lower really fast, which is good. That was one of my hardest things I had with Kaji no Ri and Maldives is when you had to fish for deep water fish. It took for frickin' ever. Okay, this is going to be a fight. He is not coming easily. And he's 490 plus feet out. So if I start getting any closer, I'll bring it back.
Much later.
Alright guys, we are making headway. He's fighting, but not as hard as that one fish did. It's just that he was so deep. Jesus, he was so deep. We almost have him here, guys. We're about to find out what this fella is. I think we're going to be going to... Yes, it is a Greenland shark. It's my first one. A young one, but it is a Greenland shark. Holy crap, I cannot believe it. I had to haul him up with this thing. That's the first time I got to use that. 121 XP gain just for him. 62,136 cash. 417 pounds. This is a young one, guys. Young. He's a baby. Oh my gosh. This is great. Let me see what he looks... Oh, okay, cool. We can get the camera around. I wasn't sure how the shots were going to take place with this. There's our first Greenland shark. I think that has to be the biggest fish in this game. That's all there is to it. It has to be. And you can't really get a good... Oh, he will turn around. Cool. That works better. And you can see my little shark hat that I'm wearing. I love that shark hat. That is so good. First Greenland shark, guys. And he wasn't easy to bring in. I can't even imagine a unique one at this point. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to get a close-up shot too. Well, we got him. And that was seriously fast. I didn't know what I had there. Let me take a look at this rod. Let's see. This is 320. Now, that's what I thought. The reel's 315. Line 306. You saw how much pull he had. If I had been using something less, I would have been fighting him a heck of a lot longer. Yeah, this one might be pushing it. This one might not do it. So I'm going to have to be careful here. Probably need to continue using this one, but I might switch over to gutted fish and see if there's any other sharks here. Because while they do go for the blueies, I think they'll go for this even more. But let me show you what I'm talking about here when I toss this out. Now look at how fast that thing's falling. And the nice thing is, once it gets down to about 500, it seems like it goes even faster. So it really does not take that long for it to get down there. And if something does bite on it, also, yeah, see how much faster it's going now? So to get to 1,217 feet, it really won't take that long. I'm glad they improved that, because that was kind of a, yeah, see how much faster it's going? Really going, it's like further down it goes, the faster it goes. I swear to God, is it going to happen again? Alright guys, I've got the first rod all the way down to the bottom. We are going to try throwing this one out, which is kind of iffy right now. This has got gutted fish on it also. This rod isn't as strong as the one on the left, so if we get something really big, we're in for it. Really in for it. I think the third rod, I might try putting smaller baits on it or something. I mean, there's still other sharks around, dogfish, but I don't think they're out in the deep water. Honestly, I don't know what would be out here, honestly, besides the Greenland shark. Supposedly the Porbeagle, if that's being pronounced right. Well, okay, I'm not sure which one's going off, but it's not that one. Let's keep it at, if I was getting action right there, I'm going to keep it right around here. Just see what happens. I'm going to reel this one back in. Well, let's auto reel it, because it's going to take me forever to do it the other way. It's probably being reeled in way faster than... Well, something bit on that other one, but we're going to leave it there until something comes back. Yeah, there's definitely something around 500s. I'll check the sonar again just before I try this. Well, the strike timed out. Shoot. Bait was, are you kidding me? Oh, hell. They took my bait. It's not fair. Story of my life. Fish always taking the darn bait. I don't care how well you put the bait on there, they can just gum it off. Like I said, I am going to check. Let's see. Not showing anything on the sonar. We definitely have activity out here, that's for darn sure. Sonar is not a guarantee about anything. Alright, we got, oh, that gone. Let's just leave it there for a minute. I'll get the second rod out. whatever bit it was large, but it just didn't land on it. Just didn't get it. I have no idea which one it is now. Pretty sure it's the first one, but whatever is going after it is really just kind of messing around. Alright, let's see here. I think he's actually going to go for it now. Okay, whatever it is, it's too big for the auto reel to work with. Yeah, this is an all new type of fishing for me. This is nothing like the other sea locations. Actually, I'm enjoying it more, to be honest. Because now I'm getting a bite on the other one. That's just crazy. Oh, Lord, I've got two of them. Well, he's gonna have to wait. He'll probably take it. Well, like I said, I've got plenty of gathered fish and I can always buy more. This is not as big as that Greenland shark, that's for sure. So I should be able to get him in. Really curious to see what it is. I think the other one might be bigger than this one, but I'm not taking a chance. Yep, he quit. Daggone it. Now, whether he got the bait, I can't tell you. It just said strike timed out. No, he's back. He's back. We could still... If I could just get this one in. If I could just get this start fish in. Might be able to get two of them. Oh, come on. Can't reel it in any faster than this, unfortunately. The auto reel is not working. Yeah, the auto reel is only good for lower weight fish. Yeah, it's timed out again. But some things just have to be done by a live person. That's basically the way it is. Alright, we're getting close. We're going to find out what this one is. It is a large fish, apparently. Yes, it's a young Porbeagle shark. My first one. He's nothing to sneeze at, 197 pounds. Wow. Nice. Hold on. Let me get my... I'm going to see if I can't zoom in here. Wow, that is an impressive shark. Let me get back here. Get a little better lighting if I can. Well, we'll go ahead and get a picture of this. This is our first one. So they come a lot bigger, apparently. Oh, we've already gotten another bite. We just keep getting them all at the same time. So this is definitely a great spot. Hold on. Let me go ahead and mark this. I don't want to lose it. Alright. That was just to help me find it. So we got him right there. So we very well could get something else. I'm going to have to check the other rod too. It didn't say that I lost bait, but that doesn't mean that I didn't. Oh, we definitely have something on this one. Oh, wow. Electric motor was overloaded, so we have to go to manual fishing. This is large fish strips. I thought it was that one over there that was doing that. Didn't realize it was the one I was lowering. Okay, this is not a small fish, without a doubt. Yeah, this is a really good spot, guys. A lot of activity over here. You are not going to be disappointed. But whatever this is still taking... Something tells me this rod is going to be pushed to its limits. Yeah, it is. It'll bring it in, but it's not going to be easy. Yeah, I think 197 pound test was what this limit was, where the others are over 300. Anything like a porbeagle or, oh good God, I'm getting a bite on something else. And this one's taking off with this one. It's doing it effortlessly. Well, that one timed out, so we're still on this one.
Much later.
Alright guys, I have been fighting this fish, I swear to God. At least 20 minutes, maybe closer to 30. I lost track of time. Been fighting him so long. He's finally weakening and coming up. I'm just curious to see what the heck this darn thing is. No idea. Now he's not going to make it easy for me. Let's see what it is. It's a Greenland shark. I caught him on that lighter rod. A full size one. 675 pounds, 135.4 inches. 104,994 cash for catching him, and 32,838 XP gained. I caught him on the lightest of the sea rods that they gave us here. Whew. That was one heck of a fight, let me tell you. Oh, I didn't think I was ever going to get him in. I fought so long, and I'm not sure that... I wasn't sure something was going to happen. I was going to lose him. Well, so far, that's the biggest fish I've caught here. And he's just common size. 675 pounds. The biggest fish I caught at Kaji was 600 pounds, and that was a monster fish. So that'll tell you just how big the fish come here. Well, let me go ahead and get a decent picture here. And I'll get a close-up of the two of us. Yep, I think that is enough to end this episode. Actually, it may be a little bit on the long side, so I'm not even sure. This might even go 2 episodes. But anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please be sure to share, comment, like, and subscribe. I'm going to stay here. I'm going to see if I can't catch something bigger as far as the Porbeagle sharks or Greenland sharks. At this point, they are definitely here. I'm not going anywhere, but we will go back to some of the other missions we were doing. The one we have to catch the codfish, and the other one, actually, we have to do that fairly soon. But anyway, guys, as I always say, aim straight, cast far, and have fun, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.